Aloha, welcome to the Art of Life podcast. This is a platform for helping you create your best and healthiest life. I'm Jennifer Espenscheid, the directress of direction around here and the architect of my gorgeous reality, helping you to create yours, utilizing some of the tools that I have in my arsenal. And one of them is mindfulness. I use this all day, every day, in any situation as much as possible. Let's go over the definition of mindfulness. One of mine is the art of intentionally coming home to the present, awake, aware, and unburdened by the past or future. I see this concept as having a mindful of now. You're here now, wherever that is. So you can always return to mindfulness as a practice whenever you don't like how you feel. Now, the way I look at it is when you're focused on now, you can't worry about the future or ruminate on the past, which is a waste of time anyway, because they literally don't exist now and here. However, fixating on the future or the past can ruin your here and now. If it's negative thought loops, they can continue to darken your past and attract more of what you're worrying about in the future. So you're actually making your present, your here and now, and your future and your past worse. If that's confusing, this is a formula I imagineered that could make it clear by visualizing it in another way. Yes, we need a formula. And that formula is mind, our thoughts and attention focused on future and present equal negative repercussions on your future, past, and your here and now, multiplied in a way that leads to the body, mind, and spirit descending. And your here and now is undermined by focusing on your future and your past. Usually when you have that descending mood or you're grumpy, you're going to have been worrying on the past or future and not the present. You're not being mindful. So that's my formula. When you're appreciating, I've noticed, you're here and now, you're attracting more of that because you will notice more of what you focus on. So that's going to manifest in your future. You'll also be dissolving disappointment in the past and appreciating what was ever awesome about it, which makes your now more enjoyable. Do you want a formula for that? Who doesn't love a formula? Okay, let's see how this math works. Here, mind, which I forgot to put down, your thoughts and attention, focused on your here and now, equals positive here, now, future, and past exponentially, leading to an ascending body, mind, and spirit. And here, now, future, and past are undermined by nothing. Yay! See how that math works? So I'm wondering, what does the science say about all this? Well, thank you for asking. So mindfulness literally rewires your brain. It quiets the amygdala, your stress center, and strengthens the prefrontal cortex, which helps with focus, decision-making, and emotional control. Over time, it even increases gray matter in areas tied to memory and empathy. This isn't just a calming habit, it's brain training for a clearer and more balanced life. You can use it situationally to change your state and bring your body into low beta brainwaves, maybe even alpha, and ease your parasympathetic system to relax you and be in greater health. And you can use it as a practice over time, rewiring your system and making all of life much more effective and easy. I love it. So how do we do it? Like you, I have a lot of going on all the time and I wear a lot of hats. As an owner, an artist and businesswoman, a fixer and a generator, a friend, mother, daughter, and sister, it's a challenge to remain present when there's so much going on around us that takes consideration, schedules, personalities, deadlines, and emergencies. It's easy to be foggy and scattered with everything going on. So I like doing a 3-minute focused mindfulness practice when things like that happen. And every morning to set the tone for the day, and around midday to kind of refresh my mind. And then I'll return to it as often as possible. It doesn't take more time. It actually takes the same amount of time as just being. And the quality is going to feel better, and you're actually going to remember your time, and it ends up making more time because you're more effective and more creative. You want another formula, don't you? I know you do. Okay, this formula is... So for this one, we have focusing on the future and past equals less or negative time space, and a declining body, mind, and spirit equaling negative or less time, enjoyment, effectiveness, and ease. Or you can focus on the here and now, equaling more and positive space-time, and ascending body, mind, and spirit, equaling more positive time, enjoyment, effectiveness, and ease for your here, now, future, and past. Incredible. So let's look at some examples of how to be mindful right now. I do this 3-minute-ish focus, and I will look at maybe 6 different things while I'm being mindful. The first 3 things are getting me into the overall mindset of being really present, and then if you're shooting for about 6, that actually starts to evoke the parasympathetic effects in your body, and then you'll start to get on a roll, and pretty soon you'll be noticing and appreciating maybe 10 or 12 things about your present. And that's when it starts to get really fun. One of the things that we always have at our disposal are our hands and our feet. So one way to have an open, focused mindfulness practice would be just to look at your feet and appreciate them. These hands are so strong, so dexterous. Look at those veins pumping blood. Think of all the things that these hands have created and all the people they've touched and held. And these feet, you take me everywhere, all the places we've been. That nail polish all glittering and gold. These feet feel really good. Maybe you can take me to the fridge right now. Let's go. So our hands and feet, we always have them if we're lucky, right? Okay, then no matter where you are, you have objects or your environment that you can become mindfully of. So right now, I'm looking at my cup and appreciating this cup holds such yummy beverages. What a great design. Keeps warm stuff warm and cold stuff cold. And the colors and the stickers are mesmerizing. And these are all mementos of travels or fun adventures or places we've been. What great designs. And while I'm looking at this, I'm hearing the birds singing right now. And I love this red color. And the sun is shining on the cup. And everything looks more colorful. And my voice is easy, and I'm breathing deeper. And I love these lines on the cup. Okay, so you get the idea there. Nature is a really awesome place to be mindful. So if you're going in for a walk in nature, that's good for a lot of reasons, but then you can have a mindfulness practice there. These buds were not here yesterday. Look, those subtle colors. It's opening to the sun, and the birds sound so happy. The bees will be out soon. And look at all these buds on one branch, and all the branches on one tree, and all the trees in one park. This earth is amazing. I hope everywhere has trees. And this blue sky reflecting everything back at this one bud among thousands. A complete work of art. It's like flourishing and opening and amazing all on its own. It's kind of like me in a crowd in the city on this earth. It's so small and so vast. Okay, so that was a nature mindful meditation Zoom. You can also do this during mundane tasks where you might otherwise be anxious or worried about the future or just starting to ruminate on things. So let's say you're cooking a meal, you can really get into your food and appreciate that. I'm so glad I'm making this meal. We have our best conversations at the table, and this food is going to nourish us. Thank you, food. Thank you, whoever grew this food without pesticides. Look at these colors, these patterns. This is going to nourish every cell. The textures are amazing, and there are fractals in them. So those are just some examples of really easy ways that you can sprinkle in throughout the day a mindfulness practice. It's not going to take you any more time. You could do this as you're falling asleep and waking up too. You can do it when you're stressed out on the road or when you just notice that you're getting frazzled. Okay, so let's remind ourselves of all these benefits. First, we're going to actually remember life more and no more living in a cloud or being scattered. 2, you're going to have inspired actions instead of reactions. 3, you're going to enjoy the day all day because you're actually being present. 4, you're going to notice the awesomeness in the here, now, past, and future. 5, your heart and nervous system are going to be healthier and thank you. Number 6, it's going to be easier and better life for everyone around you. And number 7, it's going to feel like you have rose-colored glasses on because you're going to be more effective, easeful, and enjoy life more. So give it a try. Utilize this, one of my favorite magnificent tools, mindfulness. The 3-minute practice each day, and use it whenever you feel less than optimal or scattered. The goal is to eventually live much of your time in the here and now, inspired and creative, and content in exactly where you are now. Use it when you're driving in traffic, when you're around people that are grumpy, when you're tired and you have to do mundane things like pay bills, when you're making a meal, or when you're in a hurry instead of worrying and just focusing on your present. And we will make all these things magic with our very scientific formula. So whenever you need it, just remember, focus on here and now, and that equals more positive space-time for your body, mind, and spirit, which equals more time multiplied by the here and now with a lot of efficiency, effectiveness, and ease. Let me know how it goes.